This is the E28 Omni robot vacuum and mop combo from eufy, and just looking at it, the first thing that stands out is how futuristic it feels, but not in a cold spaceship way. It's got a modern, glossy black finish with smooth curves and a pretty smart-looking all-in-one station that immediately tells you it's more than a basic robot vacuum. Picking it up, the device feels sturdy but not overly bulky, and the docking station is a bit on the big side, so you do want to think about where you're going to put it. From my experience, the E28 is pretty much what happens when a robot vacuum and a mop get together and start going to the gym. I live in a busy house with 3 long-haired family members and a dog who sheds twice as much as you'd expect, so I'm always skeptical about vacuums that claim they'll never tangle and deep clean carpets. When I pulled the E28 out of the box, I couldn't help but notice the sheer size of the water tank and dust bag in the main station. The water tank has a clear window, so you know exactly when you need a refill. The dust bag is already pre-installed, which is a little detail but makes setup way simpler. Setting this up isn't hard at all. I charged the base, filled up the clean water tank, and connected the app on my phone. The app walks you through every step with visuals, so even if you're new to robot vacs, it's not intimidating. The only time I hesitated was connecting to Wi-Fi since it only supports 2.4 GHz. But once that's sorted, it's very straightforward. Using the E28, I was immediately impressed with just how much hair and debris it pulled out of the carpets. And this is with regular cleaning, so it's not like there was a month's worth of mess. It's rated for 20,000 pascals PA of suction, which basically means it's got muscle. What matters for normal people is, did it pick up what I saw and the stuff I didn't? Absolutely. Every corner under the dining table, along the kitchen edges, places most robots flounder, it actually got clean thanks to its extending side brush. eufy calls this the corner rover arm, which physically stretches into hard-to-reach areas. I noticed way fewer missed spots. The mop system on the E28 is the real deal. It's not just dragging a wet cloth like a lot of cheaper bots. There's a big rolling mop that spins fast, 180 times per minute with 1.5's downward pressure if you're into tech specs, and actively washes and wrings out in real time using what eufy calls the HydroJet system. Instead of mopping your floor with dirty water, which always grossed me out, the robot keeps the roller clean as it goes. It even lifts the mop when it senses carpet, so you don't end up with soggy rugs. A feature I didn't expect to use much, but now really can't imagine living without, is the detachable portable deep cleaner. It's like a mini carpet cleaner stored in the base, ready to grab if you spill coffee or there's a pet stain that needs more than just vacuuming. It's battery powered, but also works plugged in straight at the dock. Perfect if you're halfway through cleaning and realize you forgot to charge it. I've used portable cleaners before on my stairs and car, and usually they're a pain to drag out, not here. The E28's handle pops out quickly, and you get one-button cleaning with self-cleaning after use. That's less mess, less hassle. What I really like about this vacuum is how thoughtfully the combo of hardware and app is designed. In my opinion, a lot of smart vacuums trip up on their apps. The eufy Clean app is easy to use whether you want to set up cleaning rooms, no-go zones, so the robot doesn't eat your phone cables, or tinker with suction power and water flow. It also suggests when to use the portable deep cleaner, detects over 30 common stains, and notifies me if something gets stuck. The edge cleaning is genuinely better than most robots I've tried. My kitchen always collects debris in tight corners and under cabinets, and the E28 got about 98% of it. The mop isn't just pushing water around. You can see the difference after mopping hardwood. The floor actually looks brighter, and it feels cleaner under bare feet. Maintenance is less of a chore too. The station empties the dust into a 3-liter bag, which eufy says lasts about 75 days for most homes. Self-washes the mop, dries it with hot air, and keeps the water tanks separate so you don't get muddy water smell. But nothing is perfect. From my experience, one big thing to watch for is the size of the all-in-one station. It's larger than traditional charging docks, so you do need some dedicated floor space for it. In an apartment or narrow hallway, figuring out a home for it could be a bit tricky. The limitation to only 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi is another small annoyance if your router only broadcasts in 5 GHz. I had to dig into my router settings to set it up. The robot did a great job with vacuuming, but when it comes to really deep carpet cleaning, in my tests, it feels more like above average versus incredible. On hard floors, the mopping is fantastic, but I did notice one odd thing. The water spray on the portable cleaner is a little aggressive, so you'll want to go easy or just blot up any excess with a towel. Also, I found myself wishing for a dedicated mop-only mode, especially if you want to skip vacuuming for a quick Sunday mop. Right now, it does both together, and I hope they tweak that in future updates. One more thing. From my experience cleaning up wet spills with milk, a little liquid ended up collecting in the dustbin, which isn't ideal for cleaning. It would be nice if the brush bars could lift automatically instead of just the mop to avoid contamination or blockages. In conclusion, the E28 from eufy is pretty much built for busy people who want solid, hands-free floor care without having to tinker all the time. It's perfect for anyone with pets, allergy concerns, or a family that tracks in all kinds of mess, especially if you're tired of babysitting floor robots. The big bucket of features: real mop roller washing, a portable spot cleaner, anti-tangle brushes, edge-to-edge coverage, hot air mop drying, and that easy-to-use app definitely makes this robot stand out. It's not cheap, but if you want less manual cleaning and fewer gadgets lying around, it brings a lot to the table. I'd recommend this for anyone who wants an all-in-one machine, values time, and deals with a lot of foot traffic or pets. If you're short on space or only have strong 5 GHz Wi-Fi at home, keep those things in mind. For most homes, this robot makes the chore of vacuuming and mopping feel almost invisible. I will leave detailed information about the E28 Omni robot vacuum and mop combo in the comments for your reference. Thank you for watching.